You just made the wires by suggesting that Xilinx may not be ready to sell.
Well, look, I mean, I had CEO Victor Peng on. I had him on in August. He's so excited about all the new markets that he's going into. He's a nascent data center. He's talking about video, live video streaming he's coming into, wired and wireless, auto exposure. Now, the problem is every one of those dovetails perfectly with advanced micro. So I could see Lisa Su, the CEO, saying, you know what? All the areas we need to be strong in, Xilinx can give it to us. But I also see that Victor, when he was on, was saying, hey, look, this is new for us. We're just doing this. This does not feel like when Altera was willing to be sold to Intel. So I think that if Lisa Su wants to do it, she has to be very careful not to overpay. Because as great as Xilinx is, and I think Xilinx is terrific, they really think that they're on the launching pad. And, David, you know, when a CEO just now feels like, you know what, it's really coming together, they're usually reluctant when they see the prize to give it up.
They are, if they really do think that that's going to be something that is within their grasp. You're right. You know, it would be potentially cash and stock, I think, Jim, is fair to say. Given AMD's incredible move in terms of the stock price itself up, what, some 89% this year, it's not a bad time to use your currency. I don't have any information in terms of what a mix might look like or what the offer exactly is. But, Jim, to that point, you would have an opportunity as a Xilinx shareholder to participate in the benefits of the combination were it to actually include a good amount of stock, which it might. Right. The Journal, of course, having broken this yesterday. There'd been some chatter around. I picked it up that AMD was looking, Jim. Are you surprised at all that they are looking for potentially a large deal, even if they are unable to complete this one?
Well, it's like you look at I had Marvell Technology on last night. And what did they decide to do? They pivoted dramatically. They decided to be in data center. They decided to be in cloud, and they decided to be in auto. NXP last night pre-announces why they are going to kill it in auto. So you need live video, which AMD doesn't have. You definitely need auto, which AMD doesn't have. They want to get bigger in the cloud. They're already big, but at the same time, it would be terrific to team up with Xilinx. So it fills a lot of holes for what Lisa Su has built. But at the same time, she is a huge positive steward of her company's stock and money. So if Xilinx wants a fortune, and Xilinx stock has been depressed because they switched their model and also because they were hurt by China, that if she has to overpay, she won't.
Well, then, you know, we'll see. Again, I have unfortunately, no reporting on exactly what price expectations, if there are any, at Xilinx might be, Jim. There's got to be, certainly, though, some concern about regulatory. These deals can take a long time were it to actually get announced, and then they move through that process because they will need China antitrust approval as well. Both businesses have a decent amount of revenues derived from that area
Xilinx
of the world, yeah. And so that is not something that comes easily, as we know, and certainly can always inject a good deal of uncertainty into any transaction.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think that she will have to pay more than where Xilinx is trading right now. The only problem there is that if she doesn't buy it, there's no assurance that Xilinx is going to have a great quarter. I mean, last quarter was pretty good, but they're not hitting it the way NXP or Marvell is hitting it. They're too nascent in so many of their initiatives. They were big 5G and the big defense. Mr. Peng has not furthered those. He is really, I mean, look, he's got numbers. A cloud automobile, he is really interesting in that. High-performance computing, HPC, very interested in doing that. But he's so nascent. That's why I say, I mean, they had wired and wireless up 27% sequentially the latest quarter, but down 33% year over year, David. So, I mean, it's not like you're buying a perfect company. But then again, if it were perfect, the stock would be at 150.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.